Hello, welcome back, everybody. So, it's been quite a while. I've been doing that off-screen loyalty farming and all that fun stuff. Except the worst thing that could possibly happen. Actually, it's not the worst thing, but an annoying thing happened. So a messenger comes up to us and is like, "Hey, King Ragnar wants you to give homage to him." And well, kinda should do it, because if we don't do it, it's gonna drop his happiness with us, and it's not gonna be good. So I stopped right here. We're gonna stop right here at Sargos, so we can do that. Oh, hey, look, there's a feast. Sweet. And by sweet, I mean, who really cares at this point? We've already met everybody. So we're just gonna. Where are you? Ah, there you are, buddy. Yo, King, how you doing? All right, so you got your two answers. You can be the cool guy, you can be the smart ass, but we're it's good just to be a nice guy, because this is gonna be our boss. We should probably be cool with that. All right, yeah. So are we gonna swear homage? Yeah. All right. So then we gotta swear some stupid words. Blah blah blah. Remain as your loyal. Blah 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 blah. And I'll kill people for you and all that fun stuff. And if anyone's like, yo, that's not a real king, we gotta go beat them up. That's about it. So, here's hoping they don't just immediately go to war, because that would be really annoying. But so, the Vigars are kind of unhappy with us, so we went from 1 to 0. But the Nords are like, yay, he's our lord, kind of guy thing. So, cool, we went up to 12. Alright, so can we do those tasks? Minor errands. Oh, come on, dude. So yeah, well, there's a point where like I was, doing these left and right, but then eventually he's like, nah, don't worry about it. And so we were just being denied any opportunity to get more loyalty points with them. So the other big person to talk to, besides the king, is this guy, who's the marshal. Yep, we're fine on the same side. And you got any jobs for me? No. Okay. Well then, I guess we're just gonna go do our own thing, cause what else is there to do? So, no, not notes. Where's the reports? Go back to reports. So let's see if anybody's currently at war. Okay, no, that's just how they feel about us. You know what? Who cares? It doesn't matter. All it really amounts to is just running around and beating the hell out of everybody who we're currently at a war with, which I don't think is actually anybody. The Nords were at war with, I believe, Swadia at one point, but, during the course of playing, it's just, they got over it. Wasn't really worthwhile. Surprised that the Vigar aren't at war with us, but you know how it goes. Sometimes it happens or it doesn't happen. Alright, so we got some training. Always good stuff. Really doesn't amount to much right now, because most of the guys are so high leveled and so awesome that it doesn't really matter. Ooh, deserters. So yeah, I've been still working on that prisoner, leveling up the prisoner thing. Man, there's just all sorts of guys all over the place. I've been, I picked up a lance, and I was like, cool, I'm gonna totally knock out guys left and right, except it's the one with a pointy end, and it totally just kills people. But it's pretty cool, so I figure we can get a good showing if I ever actually catch these guys at 0.2 slower speed. Sheesh, I'm just gonna be running all over the place. Yeah, we'll just fast forward. There we go. Got tired of this. Yep, you're gonna wish you didn't leave. 52 might dudes against their 24. That day. And so, while it kind of seems pointless to go around killing all these guys left and right, getting renown is always good, and, well, you also get loot. So, you can always sell loot if, you haven't bankrupted the town's constantly, selling back stuff left and right. Let's see if this is gonna be good. And, of course, it misses. That's just fabulous. Come on. They got 78 damage. Like a hot knife through butter. So, at least we also have a weapon that finally has a shield game, because that stupid giant hammer is a two-hander, so we don't get a shield up. So, trying to go against archers is not the smartest decision. But man, if we we want prisoners. We gotta start picking up more weapons that knock guys out instead of killing them. Might have to see about picking up a better one of these so it actually does more damage. So maybe I'll take them out in one hit instead of 2 or 3. Even if I am going at high speed, still only does so much. Or I just told this isn't also great. And so you guys could also notice that I've actually been doing quite a bit of damage on this. A lot of my guys are just getting knocked out instead of killed because you do surgery, it reduces the chance of people dying. Always a good thing. Of course, the question is, who do you actually give, all these, not necessarily superfluous, but not combat-oriented, at least in the most direct sense, skills. So, I like giving, like, Artemer or, not Leslie. I like to keep Leslie pretty straight and narrow, but he's not a bad choice also because he's kind of built towards going intelligence anyway. So that's not a bad idea if you're gonna, if we're trying to figure out, I only have so many, who you're gonna give these not losing men kind of skills, or the healing one also. That's another great one. You need to have surgery. You need to have the ones that is it first aid? It's probably first aid. I don't know. I can only think so well when I'm trying to run around and hit guys, and I really suck at it. No, we don't want to retreat. Come on. Yeah, I know they're all cheering. There we go. So, out of all that, we've only had 4 wounded. That's not too bad at all. And look at all of these prisoners. Of course, I'm going to basically just be topped off, but that's totally fine. And, we got some stuff to sell. This also gives us a nice opportunity to look for a nice ransom broker. Oh, speaking of which... See, I'm also getting really expensive my weekly costs, but leveling up leadership, always a good thing. It's going to decrease the costs. I think that's actually really all leadership does, but that's a great thing. Actually, I think it also increases the max size you can have in your company. So that's another really good thing. When you go to war, you're not going to want to have like 30 guys. 52 is even kind of on the low side. You're going to want at least like 100. When you start busting out 200, that's when you're a real force to reckon with. Oh, hey, you're a traveler. Hate when I get overexcited, I presume. Oh, yeah, that's totally a ransom broker. Nope, it's just a guy. Just a big ol' nobody. But, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what I've been doing. So, as I said, I've been pushing my leadership up to 5. Putting a lot of points of charisma and intelligence, trying to keep those ones up there. Doing prisoner management because, hey, the more knocked out guys you have, the more prisoners you get, and then the more prisoners you have, the more you turn them around at a ransom broker, and you immediately make money. It's also great as ransom brokers never run out of money, unlike most, businesses, which take only a few days to recoup their the money that they lost. But it's kind of annoying when you're like, okay, I'm gonna just murder a whole bunch of dudes, go back, try to sell stuff, and they don't have enough money to be able to buy your stuff. So I've also been picking up persuasion. So this is one of those, like, once you're trying to become king, or even once you've allied with someone, when you talk to another lord, you can try to persuade them like to join your side. You can be like, yo, hey, how you doing? You should totally leave these guys. These guys are real chumps. You could be on the winning side. So that's what persuasion's for, and for a few other things here and there, especially when you're your king's like, hey, I'm going to give this piece of property to this guy. And you can be like, hey, it should go to me. It's going to be a little more helpful. Mira, you're not going to be helpful right now. You're more useful once we got a kingdom up and going. Or at least once we got some real properties. Speaking of which town we get? So we got Zachattch. Where is Zachattch? Oh, that's cool. It's a little out of the way. Would have been nice if we got Odasan, but Zachattch's better than Ruvar, which I swear, like every time I've gotten it, it's just been waylaid left and right. It's the first one always raided. So it's like, cool, I'll build them a mill, and they're raided. I'll build them a school, and they're raided. I'll buy them some cattle and stuff because they're desperate to have just about anything. Holy cow, I got nothing. This is... No, not the way... Oh, well. Oh, it's 14 denar. That's nothing. It's fine. Don't really care in the big scope of things. What I would like is a freaking ransom broker. So yeah, and all that train I'm getting, that's through the training skill. Always, in my opinion, always a great thing to level up. I know some people will try to say otherwise because, oh, you could be putting that into something more useful. And I go, well, that's cool, but I could do it in the horse archery or something stupid, but I could also just put it into things like training so my guys immediately level up a lot faster. Look at this. All that money. And, ooh, that's actually pretty good too. While I wouldn't say it's the most efficient way to make money, because you have to have a weapon that knocks people out and all that. And just to kind of get an idea, let's look at this. So, like, a lot of these are going to kill people. A whole lot of the Great Lance. Yeah, I got a Great Lance. That's going to kill people instead of knocking them out. I'll have to look for like a Jousting Lance or something at some point. I wonder if a club would probably knock people out. It seems like it'd actually do that. But let's sell all this garbage for 150. That wasn't the best. But then again, that was just some deserters, and I presume probably some Sea Raiders jumped in on the battle, because I saw we had some, they got some reinforcements. But nevertheless, this is going to be a lot less exciting, just because I showed you guys, oh hey, look, we're joining the Nords, and nothing's, of course, happening. I kind of hope they go to war, but no, we could always do is go back and check, yo, can we do some kind of task? Can we have something to get on your good side? Rhodox and Serenade. Okay, so they're probably gonna go to war sometime soon. Or at least they'll consider it. So yeah, ooh, rents. That's not bad at all. You might want to actually check out Zachattch, since we're right here. You can jump into town and can actually check out how this place is doing. So building a manor that lowers the cost for when you want to stay there, you and your men. You know how they have like rent. Oh, you want to stay at Sargoth. Oh, here it's 14 denar a night. It'll have a less cost if you have a manor at this place, when you stay here. A mill, on the other hand, will actually increase how much revenue they make. So I think a mill is a really good starting thing to buy. It takes a while, it depends on your engineering. Watchtower, they're more likely to see when they have enemies coming in. A watchtower is also a good thing. I'd say mill first, probably watchtower second, or school, and then whichever one you do second. You didn't do second, you do that one third. School, it's going to increase their happiness because they're actually getting an education. Most of these dirt farmers don't even know what the letter A is, so actually having some form of education will make them happy. They'll like you more. It's a good thing. And building a messenger post, so the town will send you an alert saying, oh hey, there's Vigar lords in the nearby distance. We need some help, and so you can just run over there and deal with them real quick. So I'm going to build a mill. So that's going to increase prosperity by 5%, exactly what I said. So Artemer has engineering 4, so at least it decreases the time. I don't think it decreases the money. It might, but I don't think so. So we'll do that. So yeah, 51 days. That's going to be a long time. What you can also do is, so this town's actually in pretty bad state. You can go in here and you can go find the village elder and be like, hey, how can we make this town a little better? Hey dude, how you doing? Alright, what can I do to help you out? The harvest has been bad, resist merciless bandits, blah blah blah. So what we need to do is get them some grain. 4 grain. Okay. That's gonna be easy. So of course the town we got is complete garbage, all the people are doing pretty bad, all the animals are dead. Building a mill is gonna help out. Buying or getting them grain is gonna actually help out a lot too. Check out Ruvar real quick. See if we can buy some grain there. If not there, then we'll check Odasan. If not there, then we'll check Wercheg. Really want to avoid the big city so we don't have to pay exorbitant prices, because that's going to be kind of annoying. And of course you don't have grain. I'm just honestly really happy I don't get Ruvar. When I first did my own playthrough of this game, when I was playing on my own, I got, wow, it was all a second ago. I got Ruvar, and again, it was just harassed constantly. Got bandits by the Vigar, even by Swadians. Like, really, guys? You're gonna go all the way, ignore all this, and go boom right for Ruvar. That's lame. But I don't know. Yeah, you make some enemies. They get mad at you. Plus, I don't know. I think the game kind of does that like meta knowledge of, hey, he's the player. Go harass him more. And we got. Ooh, that's not bad. Let's actually buy some smoked fish, but it's only 7. Cheese is also expensive. Hot dog. Well, at least we got one good one. You know what? How much? Ooh, I need to get some more inventory management. So that's when I'll probably throw on someone else, someone with some intelligence. Oh wait, no, let's check out Zachattch first before I jump the gun. And there we go. Alright, let's check out that goods. Oh, cool, we're gonna get assaulted by some guys. There you are. Nope. There we go. Yeah, we're not gonna use a lance on foot. That's just silly. I kind of need to use the sword more often. Well, I'm trying to avoid killing guys if I can help it. Yeah, so come in here, you fools. So there's not really a point to knocking these guys out. You don't get to imprison them, which I think is annoying. But at least you get, I think it's almost always the same. You get 150 denar each time you do that. Alright. Let's try it again. What's in the goods? Any grain? Seriously, no grain? Okay. Yeah, we wouldn't make any money back. Alright. As a halfway consideration, seeing if I can just turn around and sell some of that stuff. Make a nice penny off it. Which is good to have. Who would you put trading for? I'd say either Borcha after he's leveled up, spotting, and the one that increases your traveling speed. Artemir's also okay. I don't know. Seems like the few best people to level up trading. It's good to have some trading. And of course there's always the other companions, which are typically better when you have your own kingdom going on. Just because like this list is the most efficient list currently before you have a kingdom running to run and all that. And nobody's going to really get in fights with each other. It's a good thing. It's a good setup. And of course, the moment I decide to speed up is alright. Oh, look, you're from this stupid town. Good for you. Alright, well, let's buy some supplies. Ooh, 8's not bad at all. Alright, cool. We got 2 of the 4. Probably going to want to buy a little bit more, because I'm going to inevitably need to have more grain for my own guys so that they're actually happy. But, we'll speed this up. So, the Vigard, they're at 0, so they're not angry with me, they're just kind of neutral. They just kind of know I exist. Let's see. Come on, Finata. Give me something good. Give me some grain. That's not grain. And you're kind of expensive. Alright, well, we're here at Sargoth. Why not? Marketplace, goods. It's not bad prices, and honestly, it gives us exactly what we need. And while we're here, maybe the king will finally. Oh, and they all left, didn't they? And they're all gone. Are they at war? Pretty sure they weren't. Ah, well, doesn't matter, because we got Zachattch to go help out right now. Anyway. Yeah, but they're not in town. Most likely, we're gonna get a message sometime soon that, hey, we're going to war. We should go deal with this. So yeah, let's see. Their current loyalty was at 5, or how they feel towards us is a 5. I think this should bump it up by another 2 or 3 or so. All right. Yep. Here you go. Have some grain. Yeah, I know. We're awesome. Okay, cool. So we need to go buy some cattle. How many do you need? 9 heads. I'll bring you the cattle you need. This is one of those slightly more expensive and... Ooh, actually, wow, that was pretty good. We got 8 for that. It's kind of a pain in the ass, in my opinion, because you gotta drive a herd of cattle. And honestly, the only way to check who has cattle is you actually have to go into town. You have to go talk to the elder and be like, hey, we got some... What do you got? You got manhunters. Those guys are actually pretty good at getting prisoners, since they knock out guys. So that's another way if you want to pick up more prisoners. You look for manhunters that have been captured, and then you just hire them for 8 NR, or whatever it is. So you got a pretty efficient way of making money real quick early on if you help them out. Alright, I want to buy some supplies. I want to buy some cattle. Ooh, perfect. Alright. Actually, how much was that? Maybe I should have checked. Buy some cattle. 220 each? Okay, fine. People better be happy. Actually, how much money do I have anyway? Oh, I have 21,000. I'm fine. Alright, so. They will move the opposite direction you go if you drive them. I said if you drive them. Alright, go on. So it's not necessarily difficult, it's just annoying, because you're like, alright, go on, cow. Keep moving. Yes, go that direction. And of course you have to worry about bandits and all that, but I've never really had that much of an issue. Or if you're at war, that's when it gets really funny. You're at war, and then they go, oh hey, isn't that the cattle that what's-his-name is trying to get over there? Oh, it is. We should totally harass the cattle and him. So you have to immediately run in there and save your cattle as quick as possible. Alright, nope, go to Jack. There we go. Huzzah. It's alright. We were at 15? 13? Whatever, close enough. Yeah, it was 13, that's right, because we got 8. So let's go check in on them now. You're like, hey, we got you those cattle. How do you feel about this? So, I'm expecting like 2 or 3. If we get another 8, that'd be pretty sweet. Especially for how much we just put in there money-wise. And if you just say, oh no, I can't really do that, I'm too busy right now. Say I only got 5. They won't be upset. They'll kind of accept it. So actually, this land should be, or this town should start doing better the more we help it out. So let's do this one more time. And obviously, the ones where they say, hey, we need more grain, that's the least expensive route to go, especially when we got like 8 for that first time. But I suspect it was just because we were so low to begin with. You know, you get more early on rather than more loyalty early on than later on. All right, we're suffering greatly. Bandits, yada yada yada. So this one's kind of weird. So you're gonna train them to be better at defending against bandits, even though really they don't get better technically. You know, like if you walk away, they're gonna still get walloped. But this is one of those. Hey, have you been doing that training skill? Oh, good, because it's gonna help out. So usually they give you a group of guys, maybe it's like 4 or 5 or whatever. Swadian in the North. Oh, cool. I really don't want to go to war with the Swadians right now. That's not my high list of things to do. So we got 2 of some number. So what happens is you gotta fight them. Which, if you're a melee monster, which is the easy mode, you know, you're not gonna have any trouble. This is super exciting for everyone who's actually played the game a million times. But nevertheless, gives you an idea of what you're doing, especially when you're managing towns and all that. So yeah, beating them senseless shows that, yes, we've trained them. I don't really quite understand the logic of that. Blah, 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 blah. So another 9 hours. So actually... Okay, well that canceled it out. It's annoying. So, okay, well actually... Oh, because we left-clicked, it was in the process of kind of speeding up time, letting things happen. Got another 2 guys ready. So I'm hoping it's only 4, but usually it's like 5 or 6. Kind of depends. Depends on what the game feels like throwing at you. So this is another one that they might throw at you a bunch. I really wish they actually had like some little, I don't know, a little number to determine like how defensible the town is on its own. Alright. So let's actually check out how many peasants do we need to train. We need to train 6 total. Alright, so we only gotta do 2 more. That's not gonna be so bad. So if we're right, and if this is the current ratio it's been, we should just get another 2 on this. Although we might get only 1. Oh, okay, good. 2. Huzzah. Sometimes you get more lucky. It's kind of a random thing, but you're more likely to get more people the higher training you have. And you can still do that, even if you don't have training. It's just going to take longer. I think you get less chance of having higher numbers. So, I got 2. That was kind of on the low side. I've gotten 4. So fighting 4 people at once is, it's not that hard unless you've not made your character into be a melee kind of guy. So, we beat these guys up. Sentry goes, hey, guess what? There's bandits coming in. So now you get to have your, I'm saying quote unquote, your people go to war, and they're not gonna actually really do much because, well, they're farmers. A farmer's still a farmer. They don't turn into Huskarls or anything cool, which would actually be pretty sweet. That'd be kind of busted, but it'd be nice if you could have your own your own militia started up, and they just keep the town protected. What am I doing? Knocking these fools out. Actually, not this time, but I'm actually knocking out. That's the thing that just says, "Oh, you've saved us. Thank you so much. You made us more independent," even though not really at all, because they're farmers. They're not actually trained at all. What does that last do? Wow, I'm surprised I actually did that much damage. I was kind of doing a slow try. Alright, so we lost some peasants. Yeesh. But we totally killed a whole bunch of other ones. Bands are broken. They run off. Yay. So these guys just tried giving us money. So the right thing to do is to refuse. You should always, always, always refuse when they try to give you stuff. Because guess what? They're going to be more happy with you. Wow, we're at 28 now. Started at 5, did a few tasks, helped out against the bandits. You gain honor. That's another big one. You gain honor, but they like us more. That's pretty big. Actually, it's the town. Oh, the town's still garbage. But give it a little time. It should hopefully start improving if it doesn't get raided left and right. Which will probably happen because, it's just how the game kind of runs. Swains go, yo, how you doing? Oh, I heard this guy lives over here. We should go screw with this town. Can't believe they have 77 guys. We need to start leveling up, and by leveling up, I mean get more troops. Which, yeah, we're making enough money. Yeah, we'll be fine. Let's start recruiting some more guys. That way the training will be a little more effective. Ah, so the prosperity went from very poor to poor. Yay! They're not quite the worst town ever. They're moving up in the world. So that's why helping them out is a good thing, especially when you do stuff like building a mill and all that. Yeah. Let's go knock these fools out. So I don't like to use mods. I don't know, I'm just one of those purists, which I know a lot of people think is kind of crazy, especially in this day and age when, mods are everywhere. It's not hard to plug them in, depending on the game, unless you're playing like Elder Scrolls or something. I swear, you look at it wrong, and then of course, all your mods break apart, and it doesn't work. Seems like it should be easy, but what do I know? I'm not a programmer. Honestly, I should probably just use the hammer, but I get a lot of good money for it. Well, hopefully this was informative to people out there that, wondering what kind of happens when you join a lord or you start your own kingdom. How do you make your towns do better? How do you make people like you more? Because when people like you more, I believe when you try to recruit more troops, you actually get more provided to you, which is actually a really good thing. And of course, I talked a little bit about skills, what they actually do, and all that. And oh yeah, more prisoners. And show the joys of why having prisoner management is actually pretty sweet. Whoa, we need to get some food. What am I doing? Alright. 40. It's not bad at all. And so for all, if you're still not, if you're not getting good equipment. After you've been beating around the looters for a while, go for the raiders. Sea raiders are pretty easy to go after. Well, although we're kind of out of time, I'm gonna do a quick level up to kind of give you an idea of what I like to do. So Alayan, he runs and he fights. That's all he's really good for. However, having said that, it's not necessarily a bad idea to put some tactics or inventory. Well, inventory management is good on anyone, just because it's what else do you do? You just kind of throw it on somebody. And tactics, not entirely sure what the deal is. You get more advantage. What does that actually mean? I don't know. I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna hopefully have an answer next episode. I'd love to hear if you guys have any comments on, oh, this is totally what advantage does. I'll look like the fool, but hey, at least I'll know. Maybe some other people will learn. It'd be great. It's a learning experience for everyone. I don't know why he has leadership. He really does not need leadership. So we're gonna go tactics, bloop. So at least I can up ours a little bit also, because I think our tactics is like 3 or 4. Blah, 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 blah. He doesn't want to be a traitor. We'll give him some iron flesh so he's more likely to survive, because he's always seems to be the one to get knocked out, especially since I put him on a horse. But that's really about it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to give me a comment, because I always like to hear what you guys have to say. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you share these videos, if I get more views, it's always a good thing. I always get an idea of what people, what they actually like to watch. Should I do this more than once a week kind of thing? I'd love to hear from you. And I hope to see you guys next time.